Welcome to the Benton-Franklin Council of Governments Air Quality video series. This is part 2 of episode 1, What is Air Quality? Quick introduction. Who are you and what do you do?
My name's Bill Barlow, and I previously worked with Benton-Franklin Transit. I just retired from there in February, and I was the planning manager. Long career, obviously, when you're at the retirement age, of working at every level of government in the United States except federal. And I look at climate change, for example, which I'm working on right now for Sustainable Tri-Cities. I look at it in a very similar way to work that I had done on the nuclear freeze campaign while we were trying to limit the number of nuclear arms that were across the country. And seeing the success in that, just a citizens movement that mobilized and made change, I'm hoping we can do the same with climate.
What is air quality and how is the air quality of our region?
Air quality really is, I'm going to say in layman's terms, it's pollution in the air. It's the air we breathe. So EPA measures it scientifically with a whole bunch of indicators, actually. And one of them is ozone. So with these measurements, they are able to determine if things are getting worse for the environment or better. In our region, we talk about seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. But in fact, I think we have a different season here in the Tri-Cities, and it's called smoke season. And smoke season is probably the most obvious pollution in our region.
How is air quality measured?
Measured as particulate, the ozone. I'm a little fuzzy on the ozone, but I relate to it as emissions from automobiles. I know that part. And it's the burning of the fossil fuels through a combustion engine, which is pretty hot, coming out the tailpipe, and it rises because it's hotter. And it is full of exhaust that is actually creating a bit more of a cloud within that envelope. It's cutting down some of the sun, and without any wind to dissipate it or any rain to knock it back down to the earth, we get a collection of harmful ozone. Ozone's everywhere, but harmful ozone trapped in that bubble around us.
Air quality refers to the cleanliness of the air we breathe. It is measured by the concentration of pollutants like particulate matter, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. Why is air quality important?
It's not just us human beings, it's the animals, it's their habitats. It is across the board. It's the same reason, I think, and we see this more clearly, water quality. What if you compare water quality standards and requirements to air quality? It needs to be as clean as water, if we can think of it that way. And we're beginning to understand it, and it's becoming a problem to where that's the kind of science that needs to be done, but we're relying on the user to take care of it.
Understanding air quality is the first step in protecting our health and environment. Thank you for watching episode 1. Up next, the impacts of poor air quality.